Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nested Healing Podcast.
As far as I understand, every human being has difficulties in their life.
I mean, just this whole theme of repair and how our attachment styles are like, they're kind of like sitting over here with us a lot of the times.
Mm-hmm.
And some of us don't have enough support or enough competence or enough time.
Sometimes we fall into bad relationship patterns, right? And we're like, well, I tried.
To heal from the difficulties that we've encountered.
If we only take a cognitive approach, we can sometimes only go in and look at the trauma as a problem to be solved.
But I think that being in the presence of a supportive person who can just hold that space with you makes all the difference.
It's astounding that this is probably one of the most safe places I feel.
Because life keeps happening, and in our culture, Western culture, there's always the pull, the push, the squeezing to produce more things.
That ability to really come back, take a step back and repair your ruptures, that's such an invaluable thing.
And the way to engage others is through vulnerability.
Get more done, to have something to show for yourself.
What I do love about the Enneagram is the ability to dive in deep, to connect to other people deeply.
And so I want to encourage myself and other people. If you are anxious or you're insecurely attached, there is nothing wrong also with talking with your doctor.
We are so exactly who we are. It's not even funny.
So
I freeze. I shut down. I go mute.
also it can be where the hurt happens, and it's also where it's healed.
Being in nature is so restorative for me.
It's one of the things I love about being in nature too, is like Jen and her family, the redwood trees and the blue jays don't have to prove anything.
Hearing the sound of a sea lion bark while I'm hiking out on a coast is probably one of the most impactful experiences I've ever had.
But as we grow older and we start to have more autonomy and our brain develops more, there's more to us.
I think there's this piece of the why behind everything.
They're not leaving a legacy.
Relationships are also it can be where the hurt happens, and it's also where it's healed.
Justifying themselves.
It's what makes a difference. So.
It's the power of healing.
Anyway, because all that's going on, we don't have a way of turning towards whatever it is that's stopped us.
Remembering that hope that you felt about becoming a youth counselor someday when you couldn't even see the path yet, way back in the beginning.
Whatever it is that's frozen in our body, in mind, and heart. Of course, the world is full of terrible things that have happened to people.
With time and enough practice, it will get better.
And having a full response to that is what integral coaching is about.
Little parts of the exploration, right? There was that invitation to sit, a bunch of exploring, coming back for comfort, more exploring, probably more exploring happening than anything else.
Not just change your thoughts, not just learn to forgive yourself.
And there is an aspect of me that's already, always allowing everything to be just as it is.
Or forgive the other person, or some other wonderful and partial solutions.
But it had to stop being my excuse. And it was me that made those decisions. I'm the one that decided to join a gang. I'm the one that decided to drink and smoke.
But let's talk about and let's work with the person's entire life.
Thank you so much for being a guest with us today.